Okay. Hello everyone, I am Yeremia EKLESIA KARNO MISI and I'm with Ken here and we're going to explain to you about our project. It's about side income or side hustle income management. So this is our code. I think it's about on 100 line on here, and actually we don't use all the requirement that is a binary search, sequential search, and then the selection short, insertion short. There's a 4, but we just use 2 here, but we're planning to add that in the next meeting. So if you run all this code in here in the terminal, we have to run the jo1.go. Here there would be 6 options here to choose. So the first one is 1, add new income source, or 2, edit income source, 3, delete, and 4 is generate the monthly report and then calculate total profit. Okay, so the first one is we add the new source income. So if we choose one in here, then they will ask the categories. The program will ask the category, and all the question here is from the struct. The first one is category, and then the second one is amount, and then the third one is expenses, and for the fourth one is the profit. But the thing that will ask in this program is only this 3, so profit will not ask. So the profit will be counted like automatically. So if I enter the category like freelancing in here, I add the income from the freelancing, let's say about maybe 10 million rupees, 3, and then the expenses of maintaining this side income. Maybe you have to buy some new phone to do the freelancing, or buy some iPad, or you don't have to buy anything, so just put 0 in here. And the profit was 10 million rupees minus 0 here, so the total profit is 10 million. If you want to see the total profit, we can just press number 5 in here, and the total profit from all sources is 10 million rupees. And we can add another income sources, like let's add some more, maybe cost business right here, and then for the income for the cost, oh yeah, in here as you can see, actually we've been trying to make the input to not using the underline like this, but we just don't know how to do that, so instead we're just doing it like that. So if you want to make an input, to make sure if there's space, then you have to use the underline. Okay, so for the amount, maybe for the cost business we got like maybe 100 juta or million rupees, and then for the expenses, let's say to maintain the business we need to use 20 million rupees. Okay, so it is, if we see again the total profit, it is 10 million rupees added by this one. The 100 million minus 2 to 20 million, so it is 80 plus 10 is 90 million rupees. So we can also see the monthly report in here. If we press 4, there is 2 categories starting from 0. So the first one starts with 0 or array 0. It is freelancing. We got income of 10 million rupees and with no expenses, and then the total profit is 10 million rupees. And for the second one is the cost business, and the amount we got is 100 million rupees, and the expenses are 20 million rupees, and the total profits are 80 million rupees added, and then for all the incomes we can add is 10 million rupees add by 80 million rupees, so we got this one, the total profit. And the total income is the gross product one. Okay, so if we want to edit the income source, like let's say we want to edit the cost business, we can just add, see this one, this is the index. So which business you want to change? If you want to change the freelancing one, so you can press 0, the index is 0, and then if you want to change the cost business one, the index is 1. So let's say I want to change the freelancing, so I press 0 in here, the index, and then the new category. If you want to change the category, like maybe, oh, turns out the name is not freelancing, turns out it is digital business or something, you can just change the name, or you can just keep the name like this, and maybe you can change the income. So if you like when you read the income, there's a mistake. Instead of 10 million rupiahs, it is actually 1 million, so you have to just change it into 1 million rupiahs. So it is the data here, the index one will change, freelancing is still the same, and then the amount will be changed from 10 million to only 1 million rupiahs. And then the expenses also, maybe let's say the expenses, maybe you can say that, oh yeah, when I'm doing the freelancing, I have to buy some this one, maybe a phone case, or maybe a data yeah, data package, and then something like that. Let's say, oh sorry, let's say you use like 200 200,000 rupiahs. Okay, so income added updated successfully. So if you press 4 again to see the monthly report, then the freelancing will be how say will be changed. Yeah, so the amount is 1 million rupiahs, and then the expenses is 200 rupiahs. Wait, 2 million. Oh, sorry, 2 million. I should have put 200,000, but yeah, that's the same. But the point is the first array is changed from this one. Amount is 10 million, no expenses, and total profit is the same as the amount, and it will change to amount is less than it's 1 million, and then the expenses also the profit. Okay, it's like that. And the total income, the total profit is also like that. And if you want to delete some of our income sources, it is just press 3. So you want to, maybe the cost business, maybe your cost business have like earthquake or something, so it's the building is no longer there, so you can just delete the income. Just joking, okay, just for example. Okay, so if we put no, the index is 1. Okay, so if you can see the index here, the 0 is for the freelancing and 1 is for cost business. Let's say your cost business bankrupt or something, or maybe an earthquake, you can just delete the first the second array, or the 1 index, so just put 1 here. So it is deleted. So if you generate the monthly report again, it is only 1, it is only freelancing. And if you want to add another resources, just add 1 again. Let's say we have another business like a warteg, and then for the amount, let's say it is 10 million again, 10 million rupiahs. And then for the expenses, it's quite expensive. I think it's around 40, 20, 20 million. And then it is that again, press 4, and you can see again. Okay, so I think all of it has been explained, so I'll let this only exit. And actually the generate monthly report is oh, the profits minus, oh. I think I misclicked it here. It should be 20, it's 10 million, so it should be around 2 million. Okay, I'm sorry, my fault. Okay, and all that is only exit in here. If you exit, and the program will return to the input. Okay, so let me explain here. Sorry. The first one is add new income source. So add new income source here, as you can see here, there is a function. So if we press 1 first, it will get to this, the case 1. If we press 1, then it will go to the function add income source. Okay, so the input goes to here, and then they scan the new category, they scan the new amount, and then they scan the new expenses, and then yeah, it's something like that. Okay, for the second added income sources is on here. So it's added, we just quite similar. We have to just scan the amount, and then scan the expenses category, and then we change the previous category to the newest category, and then the previous amount to the newest amount, and something like that. And for delete is actually quite easy. And for delete, we have to scan the what index will we want to delete, and if the index was greater than or equal to 0, and the index is not minus, so it is valid. And and the index is also on the sources. So if, let's say, if we are like this, we only have index 0 and 1, like, yeah, like this one. We only have index 0, it is freelancing, and 1, it is a cost business, and we want to delete this 2, the index 2. It is impossible, right? Because we only have index 0, 1, and there's no 2 or 3 or 4. It's only 0 and 1, only that. If we put 2, then it will get this one, invalid index. Oh, sorry, this one, invalid index, and then it will get to the new line, and then it will print this one again, the 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so for the selection sort, it is when we press 2 or 1 like that, we want to find the index for if it's deleting or changing, editing the income. We have to use the selection sort, and I think we can modify that so that we have 2 functions, that is to find the data. So one is selection sort, and I will add some more insertion sort or something like that. Just a normal selection sort algorithm in here to find all the data, to find all the index. Okay, so this one is to generate the report. It's to generate the total report of your passive income, like this. Monthly report, yeah, monthly report is on the number 4. So we use this function. So for I in range of sources, we will get print all of it. If it's like there's 2 sources, then there would be 2 lines. Oh, sorry, there's 2 line in here. If there's 3, there's 3 line, and start with index 0. Okay, and then here we got the found function calculate total profit. I think this is not needed because on the number 4 we already got the total income and the total profit. But for the total profit only, it's just normal counting, just expenses minus amount minus expensive, and then amount minus expenses, and then for the second one is amount minus expensive, blah 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 blah, and add them all, then we can get all this too. Okay, so the func main is just only switch case, and then for the print here. Okay, oh, we're using for loops also. So the for loops is here, the while loop. Actually, the while loop is ended when the people choose 6, when people using the program. So if we choose 6, then it will return to the input like this. Wait, sorry, like this. If we put 6, and then we go to the terminal again, exiting the program. Okay, I think it's only like that. I hope my explanation, I hope you could understand my explanation, and if there is any mistakes, feel free to comment below or just tell me about it. Thank you so much. Thank you.